Here's a tip when you're mounting the upper fairing to be wrapped back to the bike. You don't want to mount the mirrors on the outside because then you wouldn't be able to have the wrap material be up under the bracket or the mount for the mirrors. So if you can, sometimes you can take the mirror from the back side and make that bolt poke through. And all you need to do is just get one of them started in there. And once you have it in there, you can tighten it up with an Allen wrench just a little bit. There we go. And now we'll be able to wrap the material all around this exterior area and cut out that bolt hole, and then that mirror mount will be on the covering up the holes for where the wrap is cut. Here's the tip I wanted to show you for setting up the upper front fairing. This is the area where the windscreen is and the mirrors mount. I've actually got the mirror removed so I can lay on vinyl here and have the mirror mounts overlap where the vinyl's cut for the bolt holes for the mirror mount. But I want to show another thing too here. Where I was lining up these side pieces, and also this portion goes along the top of the mirror section there as well. What it is, I went ahead and cut this there. I'm going to end up having a seam there. And sometimes you may have to do little things like that to get it to fit properly when lining these up. But if we apply this one first and then we have the seam over top of it in the front, that'll make the wind direction of the bike be behind the seam, so it's kind of easier to plan on the wrap not coming up for things like that. Here I am with the top windscreen portion applied. It's hands down one of the easiest areas because it's really narrow. If you have bubbles or anything like that, you can pull them out or push them out to the edge really easily. I want to cut some holes for the mirror mounts now so I can go ahead and mount that mirror. That's going to help me for stability when applying the rest of the wrap. Let's go ahead and just cut some circles in here. Even though this is going to be covered up, I still like to cut circles rather than doing like an X or cutting out a slice. It's just going to make it just a little bit more durable. Just be careful when you're trying to get that piece out of there. Because remember, we're going to remove this again later after it's totally wrapped, and we're going to tuck it around to the backhand side. So it's important that we set up our holes to be somewhat durable because we're going to have to remove the bolts out of those again at some point. Okay, now that I have those cut in, I can go ahead and mount the mirror back. And you can see how it has a really clean edge because it's all covered up.